Hey everyone, it's a pleasure to be with you tonight, whenever time you're watching this video. And we're going to be talking about this full moon in Aquarius that's happening. Tonight's Sunday night, so it's happening tomorrow on August 3rd. So whenever you're watching it, it doesn't matter because these energies are going to be sticking around. It's not just a one night thing when we talk about this. And in order to maybe understand a little bit better, you may want to go back, just go scroll down Facebook on my page and see in June we had an eclipse, new moon, eclipse, full moon, and then the 1st of July we had another full moon eclipse, 3 in a row. Now, those were big deals, but this one is also a big deal, even though an eclipse is not attached to it. So it's a full moon in Aquarius. So let's just start from the beginning and go, what do we know about full moons? Well, full moons are, they mean confirmations, culminations, completions, maybe a moment of truth or clarity even. And Aquarius traits, since it is in Aquarius, have to do with social consciousness, right? Aquarius, they're visionaries, guys. And they do not do well with boredom. And they want to change the world. Aquarius is very intelligent and determined, right? Now, of course, we have to put all that together with, these other planets that are also going to be here, and then also going to be making their presence known during this time. So, what can we expect? Well, who rules Aquarius? Uranus. Okay. And Uranus forms a very strong and powerful T-square with the sun and moon. Now, I'm not going to go into too much of that because you can Google it. But so there is just going to be a lot of change in this energy that is coming in. And it can be the most unexpected change. But this does also open an 1111 portal. Gateway. And this means this full moon is another important, very important mark of this year, 2020. Which I know most of you are going, 2020 sucks. Let's think again. Aquarians also symbolizes breakthroughs, right? So we're starting to understand that the light and the dark both exist for a purpose. Now, I heard someone else say, and what a great explanation, that it's like a battery with positive and negative posts, right? It can't work without them. So, we are learning to pay attention to not only our dark sides, but the world's dark sides, and understand how we can move forward learning from the darkness or in spite of that darkness, right? This is also about finding ways to work together. This is what Aquarius is all about, guys, working together. It's about service, right? Energies, we're looking, okay. How can I use my energies and talents to serve others? How? How are we going to help the collective, our community even? It's time to think about humanity in general and not just about ourselves, right? So this is about having to lay the ego down. And what is ego? See, ego can serve us well in some aspects of our life, because the ego can say we can't, or the dark side of our ego can say I'm way better than them to do that. right? That dark side. So actions speak louder than words. And instead of saying how much you care to someone, why not show how much you care by doing something of service for someone else? So there is a rebellious energy in Aquarius. I'm gonna stop right there before I go on. Let me tell you, I'm trying to put all this positive aspects to this full moon in Aquarius with all the negative, because I think we need to know the negative too, so we know how to deal and move forward. So you'll see an intermixing here, just so you know. So there is this rebellious energy in this Aquarius full moon. I mean, that's Aquarius. They're rebellious. But man, they're risk takers also. So after all that we have been through this year, my God, we may be feeling that we've had it up to here. We're through. We're just through, guys. And we're ready to stand up and break through. Break free, break through, whatever the case may be. And this can be being tired of, all the restrictions that have been put on us. And we're looking to take action now. And shaking things up. Now see, rebellious, but that could lead to good things. So we can be feeling that we are just ready to bust out and be free. Who's with me there? Right? Be free. And then somehow also make a difference in the world, the collective. Whew. So some interesting energies, of course, some very conflicting energies, and some very amazing changes, I'm just going to say, that are heading our way here. And this is globally when I say that. So if we've had a crisis, I'm just going to say, if we've had a crisis in our jobs or our relationships, these are the times that they can implode. They can implode. So we may be changing jobs, ending relationships, whatever the case may be. But this will play out all over the world, globally. So you may be seeing some more protest, chaos, of course, but liberation and rebellion globally. And we are just feeling this need to get out of this boredom that we've been in. We've experienced all this change, but then we've had this stagnation and this boredom that we can't even deal with the change that's coming in. It gets to the point it drives you crazy, right? That's where that Aquarius moon, full moon comes in. Guys, whoa. Ooh, we're going to be defending our rights. So things are really shaking up. And you could be seeing a closing out, like I said, of all these things that no longer serve us. Relationships, jobs, whatever the case may be. We are tying up some loose ends also from the past. And lessons that we didn't learn. Guys, again, I will say this every time. Learn the lessons now, or you're doomed to repeat them. I am one here to tell you, I'm tired of repeating lessons. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move forward. So in the U.S., I'll just say I can see the U.S. stock market crashing once more. Okay. But that again can bring much needed change in so many ways. So for at the first half of August at least, and I probably need to do another video on just the energies that are coming in for August, because like the first half and the second half are totally different. I'm just telling you. But for the first half of August, it's a very intense period here. But wherever you are feeling stuck, restricted, or dark, or in that darkness, and you know how that resonates with you personally, you're getting this urge to break free. And Spirit, God, is giving you the power and the strength to do just that. Break free. Break through. Come on. Also know that any changes that are unexpected are for the good. I mean, for the good. And for the good of all that are concerned globally, right? These are very much needed changes, even though change comes hard and change comes slow. I know that, guys. But also, I want us to go out and touch and be a blessing to someone, guys, because the world needs much healing at this time. And we know that. You know that. And the uplifting that it will give you to be a part of that feeling, that energy, honestly, is undescribable. Undescribable. Guys, go out and touch someone. Be a blessing to someone. You don't have to know them. Matter of fact, it's better that you don't. Just touch someone. Be a blessing. Go out. We got to keep going and growing, guys. It's what it's all about. Here is another opportunity laying at our feet, waiting for us to act and react. How are you going to act? How are you going to react? It's time, guys. It's time. Things are changing, and they're changing for the better, and I promise you. I love you all. I love you hard. Love me hard back. Guys, if you want a personal reading with me, something that is more in tune with what you're going through personally, just contact me and we'll set it up. And guys, I want to ask you, if you want to support me, there are so many ways. Hit like on this video, hit share it to someone, share it to your page, share it to everybody on your page. Also comment. And if you have personally had a reading with me and your experience was great, please, even if you've done it already on another post or whatever, if you've had a reading with me, again, please repost or post now underneath this video your experience. That helps boost me, it helps lift me up, and I can start continuing to help others. It's what it's all about, guys. It's what it's all about. It all comes back. Love you hard. Love me hard back. I will talk to you soon.